welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. I'm a makeup artist and book lover, and I got new palettes to play with, so let's play with them. So as you are probably aware, Milk Cosmetics collab with The Nightmare Before Christmas, not for one, but two palettes. So I decided to splurge and buy myself both palettes. So the first palette is Halloween Town. I absolutely love the packaging for this. It is so great. This is what the shadows look like. I used this palette for my first look, and I'll throw up the swatches on how this looks. It's a beautiful color story. I will say that this looks much better in person than it did on the internet. And the packaging, like, you can't beat that. That is so cool. And I think my personal favorite one is the Christmas Town one. It has Jack with the Santa, and I made a terrible mess of your holiday. I really like this color story. You'll be seeing swatches now of this. I am just a sucker for reds and purples and greens. I think that this will probably be one of my favorite palettes of the year. It's just so good. I got the Zero makeup bag because it was just so cute. So there's the embossing on the back, and then this is the inside, so you have a little pouch here, and then a zippered container here, which can actually hold quite a lot of stuff. I don't travel a lot, but I thought that this was too cute to pass up, so I ended up doing one look with each palette, so let's get started. Alright, so I have my base done, so I'm going to start by priming my eyes. This is the Anastasia eye primer. This is my go-to favorite eye primer. A little on the lids, and I'm going to go in with a brush to blend this out. So I'm going to do the first look with the Halloween Town palette. This one is so pretty. I was on the fence about getting this, and then I saw a few tutorials with it, and I was like, you know what? I need it. So this is what the inside looks like. I will say, like, the carton for this is so cool. I love it. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing for this look. I think I kind of want to play with blues. I feel like I haven't done blue in a while. I'm going to start with Shriek here. I'm just going, this is a Luna Beauty brush. So far, not a lot of kickback, and I'm going to start putting this right in the front. It's where I like to start basically all my shadow looks. That is a beautiful teal. Not teal? No. What am I trying to say? That's a beautiful shade. I haven't had any issues with any Melt palettes, but I haven't used one in quite a long time. So I'm excited to delve back into Melt shadows. I think I am going to skip over and do a little bit of purple. So I'm going to go in with this shade. This is the Mare. And I'm just going to go in with an old Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. And this is going to go right next to that. I love mixing these two tones together. I am a sucker for like a purpley pink with a blue. One of my favorite combos. I am finding that the shade is super easy to blend out. I'm also seeing that I have some major class marks. And I'm just going back in with that blue brush to just make sure that those shades are playing nice together. I think to deepen it, I'm going to go in with Bone Daddy here. I'm going to use that on my outer edge. This is just an old Morphe JS brush. Probably not the best brush for this, but I'm just going to stamp it. Try not to get any fallout. This one has a lot more kickback, but it could be from this brush because I believe it's natural hair. Don't quote me on that. And it's really digging into the palette. I'm just adding that right on the edge. I'm just blending that gently into the Mare. Now I'm going to go into my Bugs here, this lighter shade. I'm going to go in with that original brush I used with the Mare. I'm just going to flip it on the cleaner side, pick a little bit of that up, and I'm going to just very lightly blend right on the edge up here. I really should have gone in with a cleaner brush, but oh well. I'm going to go back in with that first brush with the blue. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of Shriek and just make sure that that blue is very prominent. Okay, I'm going to switch gears for now. I'm going to go on my lower lash line, and I'm actually going to go in with the shade down here, Ooze. And this is just an old Real Techniques brush. I'm going to kind of stamp and then start blending. Ooh, that is such a pretty shade. It's like a greeny blue. It's gorgeous. Just gonna gently blend that up and around. And I didn't plan on it, but I'm gonna go in with some NYX glue, and I'm going to kind of carve out where I want my shimmer to go. That's all down. I am so excited for this shade. This is Mausoleum. In my viewfinder, it kind of looks green, but it is definitely like bluey. I'm just going to use the same brush and just going to start sweeping that on the lid, and that is stunning. I think I put too much glitter glue down. It's a very soft shimmer, but it's still gorgeous. I think just for a little something extra, I'm going to go in with Wormswort with just my finger. This is also another beautiful shimmer. I'm just going to kind of lightly tap that on the outer corner. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Now, this could be a mistake. I'm going to go in with Ragdoll. This is a light, almost baby blue, and I'm going to focus this kind of right on the inner corner, inner third of my lower lash line. Actually, kind of like that. A little different. I'm going to go back in with Ooze. That shade I used on my lower lash. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit, blend it all up and around. I'm going to dip also same brush and back into Bone Daddy just to deepen out the edge a little bit and make it a little bit more cohesive. So the only two shades I haven't used are these, is the gold and like copper color. I don't think I can make that work. That is a crazy idea for Gone Again, right in the center on my lower lash line. Just a little something something. And I'm just gonna take Oogie Boogie and pat that on top. It's pretty. I like that. I think I want to put a blue in my waterline. This is Sky from Elli Beauty. It's not like the same tone of blue, but I really like the contrast. I do think that this look needs a wing, so I'm gonna go with my Urban Decay 24/7 inks, whatever this is called. Nothing major, just a small wing. Alright, so this is what I have going on. I'm going to hop off and pick out a lash and do my lips, and I'll be back to show you the completed look. Alright, and here is my finished look. I really like how this look came out. Was it something that I planned? No, but I used every single shade, and I will say that I'm very impressed with the formula. I think the shimmers are really pretty. I think the mattes blended out beautifully. Overall, I think I like the blues in here better than the purples, but overall, it's a good palette. I kind of don't understand the gold and the orange shimmer in here, but I'm not mad at it. I can deal with it. But if you're curious, I threw on the Kiss You Do You lashes, and I had some Colourpop and the Nightmare Before Christmas gems, so I just threw those on. And then my lips are a combo of Colourpop Ashton, a little bit of Jaclyn Cosmetics Oh Hey, and then topped with Ciate London X Smiley Pump Plump lip gloss, which burns. So this is look 1 with the Halloween Town palette, and then my next look is going to be with the Christmas Town palette. I'm so excited for this one. Not gonna lie, I'm more excited for this one. So yeah, let's get into the second look. I just want to point out that the shadows do stain a little bit. Nothing horrible, but all my other makeup is off, but the blues I used stained. Alright, so as promised, I'm doing look 2 with the Christmas Town palette. I haven't even done the swatches yet for either of these palettes at the time of me filming this, and I'm super excited to get into this one. I'm thinking of just sticking with like these tones, or like doing like the red and then like green on the bottom. Haven't decided yet. I will say of the two color stories, I like this one more than the Christmas Town one, but regardless, I'm excited, so let's just jump into it. I've had my base on since early this morning. I'm filming later at night, so we're just gonna ignore how bad it may look. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with my Anastasia primer. I think I'm gonna start with this shade here. This is No One's Dead. It's not like a white, it's like a grayish white. I'm just gonna go in with this small brush, and we'll try this on my brow bone. But yeah, that's more like a gray. But you know what? It almost has like a blue undertone to it. It's interesting. I'm also going to pop this on my inner corner. So now I'm going to hop over to Sandy Claus, and this is just a shaded brush shaped like that. I kind of want like a Christmas vibe, so I'm going to kind of stamp this on the inner and outer corner. Do almost like a halo eye situation. I love red eyeshadow so much. This is a very beautiful shade. I'm going to leave the center open. Just stamp that red on. General shape, now I'm just going with the same brush and just lightly sort of buffing that. I'm going to go in with that darker red shade and just deepen it a bit, but for now I'm just going to work with Sandy Claus. Now I'm going to go into Nightmare, and this is just a small pencil brush. I'm just going to use that to deepen the red. I'm not bringing it too far up, I'm keeping it relatively low. So I really want the red to be like the most prominent. So far between this palette and the Halloween Town palette, I'm not finding any problems with the shades. They're all blending out very well, very beautiful. I adore Milk Cosmetics. I'm going back in with Sandy Claus just to help diffuse that Nightmare shade. On this side it's not really bad, but right in here, it might just be how I had the primer down, but it's very patchy right here. That's like the only issue I'm running into. Not a fan of that, but I'm gonna deal with it. So I'm gonna switch gears. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the center yet, but I'm going to move to my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with Smithereens and then Eureka here to blend that out. So I'm just taking a little pencil brush, just gonna buff this right on my lower lash line. And then go in with a little bit of Eureka and just buff that right underneath. Eureka is such a beautiful shade. I would love to use that all on my lid, just like a wash of color of that. I think that would be really pretty. I'm just going back in with Smithereens to help blend those two shades together and just deepen up the green. So I think I'm going to go in with the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to pop that in the center, and then we'll lay down one of the shimmers. So just that, and then a flat brush to blend that out. I think I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm going to go in with Experiments first. I'm just going to use the same brush and just press that right in the center, because it has like a little bit of a green fleck to it. Very pretty. Yeah, that's really pretty. But I want a little more, so now I'm going to hop into Sugar Plum Visions, and I'm going to put that like to kind of mesh between the red and that on each side. It's a little more like a blue purple. I'm just using the same brush. I'm just going to dab that in. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm dragging it a little bit further in because I kind of want to cover up how splotchy the inner corner looks. I go in with just my finger and Experiments and kind of mesh these together. Sometimes going in with your finger is a lot easier than just working with a brush. And then also go in with the Sugar Plum Fairies. So I'm going to go back in with my original brush and pick up a little bit more of Sandy Claws. I just want to bring the red up further, because I have too much space between my brow bone and where this ends, and I just want it a little bit more blended out. And I'll also go back into No One's Dead and just re-intensify my inner corner. I'm going to take a little bit more Experiments and kind of just rub that all on my eye. It's not that I hate how it's looking, but I feel like I could have done something better. But this is just blending that purple and gold together. And a little bit more Experiments and bring it a little bit further up towards the center of my brow bone. And I think for a little something extra, I'm going to take Mistletoe and I'm going to rub that on my lower lash line. I'm just going to pick it up with my finger and just kind of rub it in. That looks so nice on top of Smithereens. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to finish off this look. I'm going to put on some lashes, mascara, liner, all that jazz. Figure out what lip I'm gonna do, and then I will be back to wrap up this video. Hi, this is me in the future. I am realizing after I finished all my makeup and finished filming and put everything away, I forgot to put bottom mascara on. Alright, and here's my look all done. I like how it all came together in the end. Took a second for me to really like it. I really like the lashes that I paired with this one. It's one of my favorite pairs. It's Top 8 from Elli Beauty from their 90s lash book. To be honest, I kind of feel like a watermelon. I used every shade but 2. I didn't end up using Christmas Town or Bony Fingers. I am excited to delve into the more purple shades later on, but I really wanted to play with the red and green because I'm feeling Christmas. Kinda, not really. So other two looks, did you like the one I did with Halloween Town or the one I did with Christmas Town more? Personally, I think I like the Halloween Town one more. I just felt better at the end of it. Also, which palette did you like more? I think I really like the color story on Christmas Town more. And I'll be honest, how Halloween Town looked online, I wasn't that much of a fan of it, but seeing it in person, I'm really happy that I got both of these. Like I said, I adore Milk Cosmetics, and I am so happy that they were able to collab with The Nightmare Before Christmas. And if I'm being honest, I think this collection was so much better than the Colourpop one. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up this video now. All the makeup details are listed down below for whatever lashes and face and lip and all that, you know, all that stuff. Just everything in the description below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want, you can follow me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. And I have book accounts, Devouring Bookishly on TikTok and Instagram if you're into books. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!